Episode 38. We're here at Cafe Gallant enjoying a nice tea and enjoying the view. The view of the tower, of course. And definitely not the view of Xerneas's huge ass. What an angle. I mean, the legs really promote it with how tall they are, and there's even like a visible panty line or something like that. With the way the legs and the rest of the body intersect. It's almost like it's wearing tights or something, and you can see the outline of the panties. Anyway. We're done with this. Gotta go meet up with the Team Nouveau Flair, whatever they were called, guys over at Quizortico. On our way to Count Xerneas, or Yveltal rather, Audio Xerneas. Who I named Eggs because X. No further explanation. We're not really gonna use Xerneas for things. It feels like cheating using a legendary, right? I mean, sometimes we can use a legendary. The one thing we are gonna use it for, not right now, but towards the end of the episode or whenever. We'll use it for when we actually fight Yveltal, because I can't really pass up the opportunity. And also it's a good type matchup, so it's a good thing we caught it first, I guess. We'll launch straight into this one. Won't really faff around with all of the side quests or whatever. We'll do that at the end of the episode if we have to. Or probably just the Infinite Zia Royale. Here you are. We'd heard from Grisham that we should be expecting you. And I have an update of my own. Our teams recently detected some sort of flying object approaching Lumio City. We have since determined that this object is most likely the legendary Pokémon Yveltal. Yveltal is a real nasty piece of work. It nearly took out a whole Team Flare unit on its own, back when we tried to capture it to use for the ultimate weapon. I kind of forget. Xerneas was the tree, right? When they first captured it, like Mabel said, but in the X game, I think I remember it being the tree. Wasn't Yveltal similar? Like that it was in an inactive state or something? As like a rock or something? But apparently they had trouble capturing it on like Xerneas. And that was when it was in its dormant state, mind you. Okay, yeah. Really? How would it have done that? We did finally manage to contain it, thanks to the efforts of the very best trainers that Team Flare had to offer, including our former admin, Malva. If our forces hadn't been so depleted by that foolish campaign, I doubt those children would have ever reached the ultimate weapon to stop it. Yeah, the protagonists of the original games. How fun that they're mentioning them. This time Quizortico Inc. will be stepping in to help, so you don't end up similarly overwhelmed. What kind of help, Vinny? What's Quizortico got to do with it? Yeah. You see, Team Flare had a device that they used to train some of their team members. It was a battle simulator that could fully recreate Pokémon using holotech, down to the details of how they moved and the effects of their attacks. Was that in X and Y? I don't know. Was holotech even in X and Y, or is that new to this game? Grisham and Griselle here had both experienced it for themselves, so we asked for their input. You know, I'm pretty sure holotech was in X and Y, it just feels like there was something in the lore. Like the Holocaster? Yeah, that was already around before this game, I think. And built ourselves an improved version. Yes, we'd had to train against such a device back then as Team Flare's future leaders. But the monstrosity Quizortico's made is even worse than what Team Flare had come up with. Making it the perfect tool with which to train for a great challenge such as this. Brioche, I would like you to battle once more against Victreebel, Hawlucha, and Tyranitar in their Rogue Mega Evolve states. Okay, so yeah, symmetric with the Xerneas mission, but different. I like that. Gotta do 3 tough battles, but it seems like this might be tougher than the Alphas. Or rather, yeah, the Alphas. I always get Rogue and Alpha mixed up. Or the Alphas for one and the Rogues for this one. Yeah, the Rogues are like entire bigger health bars, so... Victreebel, Hawlucha, and Tyranitar. Grass Poison first. We could use our flying moves. And Steel. Alright. And we're focusing on mainly the back half that has to like train up a little bit. Mainly we want to train up though, I'm forgetting the name, our Dragouge. Wasabi, right. And that's Poison Dragon. It's actually not very good on any of these. But I don't think it's bad against Hawlucha and not bad against Victory Ball. It'll actually like resist Victory Ball. The device is kept in the lower levels. We call it our Rogue Mega Evolution Simulator 3000. If you'll follow me, please. Oh, they actually have like a room dedicated for it. Good. Defeat every Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon in everybody's favorite Rogue Mega Evolution Simulator 3000. Everybody's favorite. I had fun with that for some reason. Okay, if we're doing this, then I have to take off this egg that I put on Wasabi for the increased experience. Because we will actually have to Mega Evolve to do any damage. That's just how these Rogue Mega battles work. And also we'll have to be like super effective mainly, but I'm not sure we can really do that. Where is it again? Right, it's in its own thing. We could do super effective stuff with Shish Kebab. They're already high enough level though. We'll just try to use Wasabi as much as we can. I think we might run into a problem with getting damaged a lot. I don't really have to save, but I'm doing it anyway. We can set you up to battle against the Rogue Mega Evolution Simulator from here. Okay, we don't actually get a room for it. Which Rogue Mega Evolution Simulation would you like to battle? Oh, we get to choose. Then yeah, we'll just go with what we thought was going to be first anyway, Victory Bell. Although wait, I should put on other... No wait, Poison will be neutral, right? Okay. Very good. Then I wish you the best of luck in your battle against it. I'll try to float between both Nacho and Wasabi. Just for that experience. Oh, we're not getting help this time. Oh wait, oops. I guess we're doing this to start. Yeah, let's actually build up the meter a bit. This will take a while if we just do this. Alright, meter is almost ready. I think there's a little bit more needs. Okay, it is actually ready then. Okay, so the Mega Ball. And I did make these festivals in between the episodes. It's okay. The damage is okay. Don't want to use Draco Meteor necessarily. Alright, they don't have these things. It's actually gonna have other moves, isn't it? Get out of there. Keep going just like that. Guess we'll let that run out. Okay. I'm gonna grab these. Get out of there. Guess we'll go back to this. Damage isn't great, but we're getting there. I'm trying to just barely walk away from these, but they're still hitting our Pokemon. I don't want to move too far because then we'll have to move, our Pokemon will have to move every time it does an attack, because it depends on where you're standing. Okay, we'll get out of there. Oh, we're already ready. Okay. Let's see if this does any better with supply moves. And actually, how was fighting against poison? It was bad. Yeah. Well, that's too bad. That's terrible. I should have put on more flying. Okay, I really should have strategized more than not at all, apparently. At least it's damage. We're actually busting out the moves really fast. That's actually really important for the way the meter isn't used, and it just depends on the timer for this. The mega state. Yeah, this is huge. I should have been doing this the entire game. What have I been doing my entire save throw? It's way different. Jeez. I guess I'm just an idiot. Okay, well here we are about to win. Didn't even take that long. Keep that meter going. A little bit longer. Okay. We'll make it. Actually, fighting up close like this, you can't really hit us for some reason. I guess the bullet C doesn't really hit. Oh, it's got that, I guess. We're fine, though. Okay, just use a plus move. Here we go. Alright. A resounding victory. I'd expected no less of you, of course. Which Pokemon would you like to take on next? I need to prepare, obviously. Looks like we got healed after that, which is good. So the next one was... That was Tyranitar, who we'll worry about later. It was... Who was it again? Hawlucha, right? Well, we can't pass up the Hawlucha versus Hawlucha matchup. And we can actually just like load up on flying, but well, obviously it's going to be a problem when it uses flying attacks on us. Fighting isn't bad against fighting, so this'll work. I put on... Okay, well I was going to put on Bounce, but that takes a while, and we just learned how great it is when we don't have to take a while. Even though our special attack is pretty bad, I might prefer this. I mean, we have this which is higher damage, but taking damage doesn't seem like a good idea during an endurance fight. I think it'll just be Wing Attack. Could try Feather Dance instead of Detect, but I want to try learning to use Detect. It's just kind of hard to use it in a rogue mega battle because it's a bit different the way that they do their attacks, rather than like when they show the attack above the Pokemon's head in a normal battle. I guess I could have on Bounce. Well, what if we just float between these three? Yeah, that should work actually. For the most part. I think. And then we'll use Detect if we feel like we can. Okay, I think this will work. But if it's going to be Hawlucha versus Hawlucha, we'll try to do it when we're on full HP. Before we Mega Evolve. So we'll start out with this, which... I forgot how the poison matchup with fighting works. It's bad one way. It's either poison is bad against fighting, or fighting is bad against poison, which would be good for us. But there is no super effective relationship either way. Like poison isn't good against fighting, and fighting isn't good against poison. I'm pretty sure fighting has to be bad against poison, right? Probably. I'll just start with Wasabi for the experience, I guess. And hopefully we don't die immediately with Nacho to a flying attack or something. It might just end up being Sherry that has to tank everything after we lose the back half of our team. We'll see. Very fancy getup, but always is better. We just need some time to repair. How does this one work again? How does it attack? It just kind of attacks, doesn't it? It's gonna be hard to use detect when I can't really... Well, I mean, it is telegraphing, I guess. There's one more? Okay. And it's using air moves, so that's gonna be a problem for us. Alright. The villain, the heel, has entered. Oh, we're not ready. Now we're ready. Oh wait, Flying Press isn't good. I guess Flying is good against fighting, but... Right, it's also... that fighting is bad against Flying, of course. Right. Can we, like, break this stance? I think we can, yeah. Okay, you got us. This is how you do it. See, Nacho, this is why you're added to the team. What a great addition. And actually, anybody would have been good as long as I had, like, really fast attacks like this for Mega Battles. But this whole time, I just... never really thought about it. Detect. Never mind. Pretty nice stance. Fit in there. Okay, now would be the time to detect. And actually, let's just do a cheeky heal. Why not? Keep this one in the game. That'll do it. We're really lowing. Let's keep that meter going. Oh no, might not get it. Wing attack? Okay, get out of there. We tried. We tried our damnedest. Teleport right over there. Okay, I guess Flying Press doesn't have infinite range. But it does teleport no matter how far they run away, as long as the attack starts. Dang. Okay, well, detect didn't quite work. Okay, it's going crazy. I might actually die myself. Let's build that meter again. Carefully. So yeah, poison not bad against fighting. Was fighting actually bad against poison? Ah, I'm really scared here. Oh, our meter is actually full. But I'm afraid to stop. Yeah, he's going after me, the trainer. This guy's crazy. There we go. It's over. Hang on, we gotta finish it with our special move. Flying Press. Got a style on him, you know? I'm surprised how much faster those go. Still. I'd expected no less of you, etc., etc. Only one remaining. Hang on. Tyranitar. We'd have to think about this, I guess. This is a... Wait, what was it again? It used to be... Like, it was ground rock, but then it evolves into... It was either ground... Ground dark or rock dark. Not dragon. Yeah, it was dark, but... Oh wait, I can just actually check it in the, right. We probably even have one. Yeah, we have the one in our box anyway, which I could check there. And this is probably a way to do it. And actually we can check the Mega here too. If it's like on a different type, which I don't think it does. Right, it was Rock Dark, so fighting would be good, but Rock is also good against our flying. How does Rock work against fighting? Is it a two-way relationship? Fighting is good against rock and rock is bad against fighting, or is it just normal against fighting? You could equalize our type effectiveness if it was against flying and fighting and it was bad against fighting, but... Well, fighting is going to be 4 times effective anyway, so I guess we can start with that. Or rather than start with it, we can get into it when we're ready. It's not a ground type, it might have some ground moves, but we can use this. We only have the one steel move. I don't really feel like changing the loadout here though. Don't want to use this. Again, not a ground type, so it won't be super effective. But poison won't be good against rock, even though rock isn't good against poison. Well, I guess we could start with Wasabi. Let's add on another fighting move. Okay, let's start with Wasabi then. Build that meter. And if we have to, we can swap to the Garnish, of course. Just want to get the experience on the other ones. The Garnish would be good against the rock, and we have the one fairy move now for when we Mega Evolve. And I mean, the rest of my team is fairies too, so there's that. Oh wait, poison was bad against rock. Alright, then we're just getting out of here, I guess. Garnish it is, we're building meter. Oh. Solar Beam, just to start. Giga Train. Yeah, most of my moves on my starter and... Well, most of the moves that I chose for the starter and made my other Pokemon throughout the entire game have tended to be pretty slow with a lot of startup delay or long cooldowns or something. So I guess I never really tried the whole fast strategy we're doing here. Oh no. Should put on another fighting move and that's fine. It says 4 times effective though, right? Pretty sure. Oh, get away from that. Did I? Maybe dodge that. Did not that. And a cheeky heal. What a great addition to the team this was. This one's like a real mainstay. Definitely. Too late. Return. Now let's build meter with Garnish again. What are you doing? Nope, that's expanding. I remember how that works, yeah. Oh god. Ah, it's got that stupid barrier around it. We do have the one ranged attack, but I'm gonna keep on doing that, huh? I will get out of here immediately. Alright, who else has range? Paprika has range. We just need a... Oh wait, it's done. Okay. Just a few more. And again, I'm not starting with Calm Mind even though I should. I'm using it now. gonna take some time for Paprika to get over there. Alright, we're ready. No one can beat the King of the Ring. Queen of the Ring, whatever. Why are you fighting me? You got an opponent right here. I get it. You're just too scared of her. You know you have no chance of beating her, so you're going after me. We don't fear anything. Okay, we figure that. Never mind. Get out of there. I think we're 5? Damn. There's one more. Hang on a sec. We're cheating, but we're allowed to. We're the heel. Turns out Mega Hawlucha sweeps for this particular set of Pokemon. I mean, it didn't really sweep, we used other Pokemon. You know what I mean. Superbly done. As was to be expected from one of our first ever ZA Royale champions. You're truly impressive to have so soundly defeated 3 rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon on your own, even if they were simulations. I guess it was pretty impressive. Yes, what is it? Understood. So the flying object we believe to be a Veltal has finally reached the borders of Lumio City. Please notify nearby residents. Civilians should be put on alert. I suppose you overheard all that you needed to. Yveltal has arrived. It appears to be headed for the roof of the Rouge District's Galerie de la Lune. Yveltal is said to be able to absorb life force. It represents death itself. Meaning that simply defeating it in battle won't be enough. It'll just recover and fly into a rage. You absolutely have to catch it to control it. Okay, so there's a question. Which Pokeball? Okay, I want to check. This will be a dangerous battle, but I have every faith in your ability. And even though we're kind of on a roll with Nacho, we do want to have this epic match between Xerneas and Yveltal. Can't really pass up the opportunity. We can swap to Nacho if we feel like it, I guess. I mean, it's flying, but it's also dark. Flying isn't bad against flying, so yeah, it's the same problem we had with Hawlucha just now. Where is Galerie de la Lune? Gallery? Oh wait, here we go. So that's what that is, that shopping area. How do we get up there? It's not gonna be like in the center, right? I think they said the rooftop, yeah. Here we go. I don't see a elevator that'll get us up there faster, so this might be the only way up. Oh, right. Never taken this out before. If we can get there before the sun sets, that would be great. Just because the thumbnail's probably going to be a Veltal and we want to do that while there's still light outside. Here we go. Gonna be a weird... Okay, it is kind of flat on the top, okay. Thought it'd be kind of weird to fight on a dome, with it being all curved and everything. Actually, the sun is getting in the way. We'll get a different thumbnail in this cutscene though, I guess. Oh, wait, hey. Damn it. Now how do I... Okay. Well, we were just there, and then you moved me into a place where I can't actually roll back on. I guess I don't have to roll, though. Wait, what happens if it becomes nighttime during the fight? I guess I'll find out. We've detected Yveltal's life force. I suppose you must have found it. Yveltal is an extremely dangerous Pokémon. I trust you will take care of it. Or take care. And you know you've got to catch it, right? Yeah, we know. Oh wait, did I decide on the Pokeball? I didn't. Okay. She has every reason to get angry with me. I forgot to prepare. It's a big job, but you ought to be up to it. White, red, and black. I guess a timer ball could work. Time is how people die? Of old age? Sure. The epic showdown. I should probably start with Geomancy, I guess. Even though it takes a while. Or faster. Stronger. Better than ever. Okay, be careful. Think we're good? I'll just play it safe like this. We could try to reduce its HP a little bit more. Probably best if we don't push it. The good news is the longer this takes, the more the timer ball is going to become effective, I guess. Okay, I'm about to die. Can't heal myself. I guess we'd have a Pokemon out to tank all the attacks. And I say that, I don't want to send out our tank, because she'll just soak up all the experience and... Okay, didn't have to decide. Well, there she goes, leveling up anyway. The rich get richer. You never stop surprising me. To think that you would be able to conquer even Yveltal. I just want to protect Lumios. I kind of surprised myself, sure. We're humble. Perhaps it's true that wanting something too much clouds the vision, sending one down paths that lead only to defeat. Yeah, talking to himself, I guess. Or about himself. What are you going on about now, Grease? Well, nothing. Nothing at all. I was just thinking how wonderful it would be to have a serious battle against our friend here, who has subdued Lumios' mightiest Pokémon. Seriously, if there's a point here, would you mind getting to it? My point is only that my old fixation upon restoring our honor held me captive to the past. And now I am focused wholly on becoming the greatest I can be. A better goal, I'd rather think. Cool, character development. Yeah, I guess. Nothing wrong with that, huh? I prefer the look you get on your face when you're focused in battle. You almost look good. Oh, is there something going on here? I think I also maintain a nice expression when I am dealing with our customers. Speaking of which, are we all ready for a nice coffee break? Alright, one piping hot cup full of props to you. I swear, it's not just dregs we couldn't sell today. I think we'll take them up on that offer. I guess they healed us just now based on that sound effect. We do actually want to get coffee with them with our brand new Yveltal. Who I'm going to name on that. And I thought about this at the same time I was naming eggs. Gonna name them Rye, because why? No further explanation. Rye itself isn't really a food, but it's involved in food like rye bread, so I like that. Eggs and Rye. Let's get that coffee. Same as last time. Burn up roast. Oh, wait. Oops. Okay. Well, fine. The rich get richer again. I guess Shuri got a free coffee, even though we meant to get a coffee with Yveltal. With Rye. I'm just doing this for the fun, though. I like seeing them in the cafe setting, these legendary Pokemon. Yeah, give us the Fire Blast Roast. Part of me was wondering if it'd be flying in the sky, but I guess, yeah, it does have the grounded animation. Very cute. I'd take a picture, but I forgot to take a picture with Xerneas, and I would feel bad if only Yveltal got a picture. I could just take a photo right after with Xerneas. Maybe in my own time. Okay. We'll pretend Yveltal had the coffee. That's what happens every time we get these coffees or these teas or whatever. It's not for us, it's for the Pokemon. I just like imagining that. Alright, and we are done. This time with some more time to spare, so I guess we can do it with, or spend the rest of our time on whatever we want. I guess we can launch into the Zero Royale, and yeah, we should probably do that. That's the only main mission we've got. And that's how we're probably going to level up with Sabi, I guess. Though we could use Yveltal for a little bit. Just because we use Xerneas, and it'd be fun to maybe use a legendary Pokemon to sweep some trainers. I mean, that is kind of a part of the experience, right? Getting a legendary, you don't just want to box them forever. You also don't want to just use only legendaries. Because it'd be boring if you didn't use the team that you so carefully put together throughout the game, I guess. Even though the back half of my team is only recent. Still. We'll do this for a little bit and get some of that power fantasy experience, I guess. Let's go over here. Electric moves, don't really have that. Okay, that's a fairy type, so it's a bad matchup. Guess we'll start with this one, after all. Oh no, don't round the corner. She almost caught us. Ah, just barely hung on. Well, now we're sleepy. We're not getting that one. It'd be nice if I can get the full 50,000 tonight. That'll work. Before we launch into a battle, though, let's get this thing, just in case. They have ice moves either. We could use Creme. Pretty easy to get those things. If we feel like it. But now we're doing the power fantasy thing. That's not a fairy type now, I don't think. Okay, it does have fairy moves though. Oblivion Wing takes a while. Interesting, the signature attack is a falling move. I never really realized that. More associated with Dark type for obvious reasons, I guess. It's the Death Pokemon. Well, either we do 20 battles without doing any ticket things, or we have to find some better tickets. Or, whatever these cards are called. Everyone's probably on the rooftop. Super effective, we can maybe do that. We've got a pretty decent move pool, and hopefully Yveltal can do it. Alright, we can do that. Who? Where? Oh great. Will any of these break? Oh, well, oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to hit the rocks. Well, now we're in a weird position, and that guy's bad matchup. Okay, we can finally... There we go. This guy got rid of the thing for us. Couldn't think of a good Pokemon. Just hang out my Mega then. There you are. I do like that 8,000. Maybe we will add Creme to the team for a little bit. I guess we could just put it on Cherie. Whatever. Do a quick auto heal. You too. And for a brief moment, Creme is back on the team. There's that Ice Fang. We'll replace Thunder, I guess. Actually, I think I prefer having the 3 things here. After our experience with Hawlucha, I just want to have like 3 fast attacking attacks, I guess. And Dig is pretty slow. Thunder, Thunder, Thunder. And I like Thunder up here, and yeah, that works. We can't actually get to the other rooftops from here. This is an interesting place for this to appear. Alright, that works. Well this one is worth 8,000 and we just got it. We can't actually climb these. I guess we could have climbed those boxes onto that other roof. Okay, let's do that. We do have to sneak up for this though, so... just don't notice us. And just because of how the game works, I wouldn't have thought we could climb these boxes. And even now, it's still kind of finicky. How do we get to that one guy? We don't have a range move. Where is everyone? We saw that one guy. But they're like over there? Honestly, this zone is just kind of hard to get around and I don't see anyone. Okay, there's someone. It's not gonna be good against fire. The important part is that we just do the attack. Oh right, it's also flying. Oh, come on. Try harder. There we go. Poison against Ghost was bad. Heal block. We don't plan to. Oh, I guess she's an all-fire type. And a Mega Evolver. Oh no. Quick. At least we're faster. We would have gotten that super effective one, but then I went and ditched it. I guess I should have ditched the dark type one. Oh yeah, a heal would be nice right now. Okay, where is everyone? Where? We can't fight from there. Can't even... No, there's no way. You know what? Let's just go somewhere else. Do you even have a Pokemon over there? No. Over here looks better. Okay, we can do that. I guess it's better than the dark one. Maybe we're done with Voltron for now. Unfortunately, we won't get the knockout with this, but we do want to go for the 8,000. This will work. I mean, it's ice, right, so... Okay, good. I actually forgot, again, that ice would be pretty bad against us. Alright, one more ice. Then it's back to the box for you, Krem. Great. Of course, another ice type. Well, fine. We're not getting the knockout. We just need the one knockout. Could have gotten it at any point if they were weak to ice. No! Damn, I didn't switch fast enough. Well, fine. Okay. It is an ice type, so that'd be bad, but it's also a grass type. Okay, didn't have to worry. They are pretty low level, I guess, these guys. And actually, Krem can stay around. We'll let Krem soak up the experience just because Krem will be back on the team later. When I feel like it. So now we need knockouts and grass moves. And Mega Evolved hits. I would Mega Evolve Garnish, but we'd have to like run out of energy first for this. Can we not do this? Come on. We'll go around the long way. We have the high ground now. Knock him out. That's not a bad matchup. Nah, it just dodged us. They say land hits, but does it actually have to hit? I guess it does. I mean, obviously based on the sound, or rather the wording. Oh right, it's fighting type now. That's gonna be fine, I know. Did we get enough grass type moves there? We used synthesis. Does that count as landing? I guess it didn't. I think we'll just start the battle with our Mega Evolved Pokemon just so we can get that challenge out of the way. It's only one move. Alright, but you're gonna have to stay in the ball until we are ready. Poison not... Oh, right, we're not crouching. Okay, never mind. Fine. Yeah, we were caught off guard. Parry song? No. Oh, she's gonna be all ghost though, so this might be bad, depending. Get rid of this guy before the perish happens. Does perish still happen even... Well, I guess we won't find out. Okay, this is good, it's a wrong type. Oh wait, what was... It's wrong ghost, but why is fairy good? No, it was dark ghost? Dark ghost. Does it change when it Mega Evolves? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure Rock was in there somewhere. I think. Wasn't there another... I'm pretty sure there was like a card I was trying to pick up. I guess not. Well, there's a few over here. That's gonna be hard. We have the one psychic move, but it's not stab. Alright, we can sneak up with... Oh, okay. We can sneak up. I didn't realize she was... Damn it. Nope, that's a bad matchup, actually. We can just run. That's right, I forgot. Very cheeky, I know. Fire, damn. And air slash? Jeez. Was that a critical hit? It seemed like Giga Drain did more than Solar Beam, somehow. Oh no, well great. Well, we can still start this. It'll just be 4 times not very effective. Will that still go through? It will not. Fine, just use Giga Drain. We'll swap immediately. It's not a dragon yet. Alright, but he does have a dragon. A dragon. Ah, still hung on. I can't believe this. Well, I want that experience. Hang on a sec. We can do that too. Just another one, okay. And you too. Just one more. You can get another card here. Yeah, not very effective, but doesn't matter. You got healing. Maybe another grass? Yeah, she didn't seem like she had a specific typing going on. Okay. Although she was doing like a healing thing like the nurse was. Oh, our Mega Evolution gave us the iframes. Gotta remember I can do that. I've maybe used that little gimmick once, getting the iframes with Mega Evolution in battle. I'll make them drowsy. Didn't even notice. Well, I think we're good to just fight until we get the rest at this point. Who's noticing me? Where? How? You. Dark type. I always forget how dark works as poison. I guess it's nothing. Yeah, we just need 2 more battles, I guess. Unless we get like a really good card. Like immediately. Burn? Or super effective steel. Can't really do either of those. Oh, right. Hang on. This'll work. You only have the one pure fighting move, though. Ground fire. I guess this move can dodge things depending on the move we're up against. Top Flying Press was too fast, but it does help with positioning, so... Alright, let's just find one more battle. I'm glad we could do this all in one night. I don't really need this, but I guess we can do it. I guess we can do this too. No, we don't have the energy. I mean, I guess if it happens in the middle of battle, we could. Alright, so what'll kill this in one hit? Probably Soul Beam. Bad matchup. What's the other thing we need? If we stall enough... Okay, we can't really stall. Maybe we just need the wing? With the Mega Evolved Pokemon, or was it just one hit? I think we got it. Yeah, land one hit, okay. Well, we got the extra medals, which means more money. More importantly, we got the ticket. And since there's still a little bit of time in the episode, I guess we'll go on a little bit longer for this rank-up match. Not going to use Rye, we're going to use my hand-picked Aegislash, I guess. So Zac was our first fight in the Infinite ZA Royale. But it was kind of a joke, right? It was meant to be a joke, that he's still pretty low level, like the same level that you met him at. There's the Eterno. I think now it has to be like the first real fight, probably. Guess we'll start with Garnish if that Mega Evolution still holds. Like into the battle. Oh, and actually, before I forget, give me back this item so I don't wonder where it is later. Oh, not that. Oh yes, I see you have a challenger's ticket. Would you like to take part in a reward match? Let's do this. Our opponent is... Oh, it's Gazelle. Part of me was wondering if they just go in order from like Z to A, the same order we went in. But good. It's just gonna be... Well, it would have just been kind of boring to fight all of the low rank trainers in a row and then just work your way back up. It's fun that we're fighting Gazelle, who is already high rank, already high rank when we fought her the first time, and I guess even stronger now. We don't even like get time to prepare. I actually kind of like that. She's all fire, unlike Grisham was, but we can handle that now since we're not just using all fairies or all normals. Who do I have first on the list? If I win this time, you have to come work at Nouveau Cafe as my lackey. Also appropriate we're fighting her given the Yveltal mission we just did. You're challenged by Gazelle of Team Fair Nouveau. Our first match was pretty close. We'll try to make it a little bit easier this time on ourselves. Go, our tank. Not the best one to start out with, I guess. Almost. Ah, just barely. Oh, the wish went through. Okay. Well, we made it. Camerupt, we just had this fight. Evolve, quick and early. Protect. Oh, it still went through. How does that work? Did I activate it too soon? This'll work. I guess she's not all fire. Oh wait, it's rock, but it's also... Okay, well, never mind. Alright, send out someone else. Okay, bad matchup. At least we got... No, wait, Dragon's also bad. Damn, right, it's Psychic. Or wait, no, Psychic isn't good on Dragon, but it is good against Poison. Not sure why Dragon was bad there. I guess Dragon's bad against Steel. It was actually a pretty bad matchup, I wasn't really thinking. Right, Psychic, obviously. Should have put on Reflect first. Shadow Sneak, quick. Damn, still holding on. We're almost there. Erase. We're gonna have trouble here. We've got to win this. Then we can get back to serving coffee to the unfortunate. Just go for the Shadow Sneak, or quickest move. Nope, never mind, it's normal, I forgot. I knew he was gonna attack fast. Give me a sec. We'll just do this even though it's not very effective. Well, we do have the one move, okay. Just get some damage in. It's looking bad. It's gonna have to be this. Okay, we hung on for just one move, thank goodness. Just barely. This is ridiculous. Me? Losing? Repeatedly? This just doesn't happen. It was actually close again, not as close as our first fight, but... It would have been close since we were frozen and low on HP and everything, and also our one full HP Pokemon was grass. But somehow we survived one hit and that's all that mattered. And right, it was a normal type. I forgot that, but that's what saved us. Normal fire. Congratulations, you've now claimed victory in 2 reward matches. And our reward is... protein. Great. More importantly, candy. And with that, I think probably Wasabi is going to be maybe on par with everyone else. Let's just have a look. I'll just use all 10. Or not give, use. With high level, well, with how high level we are, I don't think it'll actually, yeah, it's only up to 66. Well, that's fine. We still got plenty of ZRL to get through, I guess. Probably, yeah. Okay, and I think that's really all we can do right now, considering that's the only main mission. So unless Lysander shows up with some extra words of advice or something on how to catch a Zygarde or something, I guess we're just doing the ZRL for now. Could have sworn something would have happened when we caught both Xerneas and Yveltal, but I guess Lysander couldn't even really remember what Xerneas and Yveltal's names were, so maybe he's already forgotten about them again and doesn't care anymore. Alright, give us a 2 thumbs up, I guess, because we caught 2 legendary Pokemon. Now would be a good time to take a break.